Showmax, Africa's streaming giant. For years, the multi-choice-owned streamer carved out a niche as the ultimate local content destination. Some might not know this, but this service was once at the cusp of being one of the global greats. Let's go back about 10 years ago. At launch, Showmax was the South African streamer, with the typical vibe and feel you'd get from its sister company DStv, with much of its content drawn from the satellite TV service. Much of its series consisted of international shows from the popular global studios, mainly shown on Mnet, as well as local content from its local interest channels. December came, and Showmax made its plans clear. They wanted to take on the world's greatest. The service was tailored to expats, launch in European, North American, and Oceanian audiences. By May 2016, they expanded to 65 countries, the majority of which were in Africa. August 2016 marked a shift with a new look and logo. With this sweeping change came some new implementations. In that year, they started working on original films and series. Their first original series was the mockumentary Tali's Wedding Diary, which then paved the way for several award-winning series and films. From Rage to Parable to Pulse and several others, including 2 Tali spin-off series. Later on in 2017, Showmax partnered with Seacom, putting caching services in Kenya and expanded to Poland. This also introduced several more original titles, merging African storytelling with international appeal. Showmax invested in several Polish shows such as The Mayor, SNL Polska, the adult animation Egzorcysta, and The Chairman's Ear. It seemed that with so much diverse entertainment, Showmax would be part of the big leagues, that is, before everything else came to push it back. With streaming giants from the West, Showmax began to face harsh competition. Coupled with revenue loss from multi-choice seeing a surge of cord cutters, the ever-growing operational costs that come with licensed international world-class content, and a shift in market demand, Showmax just couldn't maintain its grip on the world's attention. Given these challenges, Showmax made a calculated decision to withdraw from its global audience. Some of its original international content either found a new home on Netflix or became pirated media. To counter this, they doubled down on a hyper-local African content strategy, investing heavily in series like The Wife and Blood Psalms, thus strengthening their iron grip in the continent. Which brings us to the current year. Much change has happened, and while Showmax has backtracked on its conquest, it hasn't entirely given up. Showmax's partnership with NBC Universal and Sky in 2023 led to re-evaluating where to focus their efforts. This collaboration is focused on strengthening the African market, indicating a shift toward reinforcing its position in Africa and distributing globally through other means rather than maintaining international projects. Showmax has shown that it can be both a cultural force and a commercially viable streaming service. But the landscape has shifted. Perhaps one day, Showmax could reclaim its former international glory. Until then, one could only dream. But one thing is certain with its recently big investment. Showmax will still reign over African entertainment.